What's also nice about the browser is if you don't feel like reading it in portrait view, you can also switch, of course, to landscape view with a built-in accelerometer. It just switches it across very quickly indeed for you. So as you see, it doesn't take any particular amount of time to switch between either view. And again, you can swipe the same in landscape mode as you can in portrait. You can still pinch zoom in and out like you'd expect to be able to. So it's very, very fast indeed. Fantastic device for using on the web. Going back to messaging, if we just go into the SMSs, so here we can type out a new message and show you the keyboard a little bit more. As you can see, this is the portrait view keyboard. Pretty good for using one-handed if you want to walk along and maybe send a text message. If you need something a little bit larger, again you can just rotate the phone and the accelerometer will give us a nice landscape keyboard there, which is even easier to use because the keys are that much larger. So if my thumb of my left hand doesn't graze the keyboard. At the moment I think we're typing in the wrong field, so it's trying to enter a phone number, but still very easy to use. The only thing it seems to be missing though is the Nexus 1's speech to text, which doesn't appear to be available on this handset or the HTC Legend that we recently reviewed. It's a bit of a shame. The HTC Desire is also running the latest version of Android, which is 2.1 Eclair. That means that HTC could outfit the Desire with a flash for the camera, which is pretty neat. So if we just open the camera application, I can show you the flash in action. Just put something there to take a photo of. Another neat part of the camera application on the Desire is the touch to focus. So I can actually focus on a different part of my shot there, or focus on, in this case, the remote. So if you want to take some RT shots, you can actually choose whereabouts in the viewfinder you want to focus. And then to take a photo, you just click the button around the D-pad here. So just click that and you see it lights up to focus and then flashes to actually take the image. And we get some options at the side here. So if we just go into the gallery using this option at the bottom right, you can see the options appear again. We've got the share option, delete option, and also another option to go back to the camera. And then we have the actual gallery option at the bottom there as well. So if we go back to the camera application, go back to the gallery again, we can see we've got this share option. Worth having a look because you can see you can Bluetooth the image to, say, another computer or another phone. You can upload to Facebook or Flickr. You can email it via your Google Mail account or via any other email accounts you've got set up. You can also send it via MMS or upload it to Twitter. And you can even upload it to Picasa or any videos to YouTube as well. So plenty of different ways to share your photos and videos once you've taken them on the handset, which is quite nice. Or of course you can quite easily just go in, select the ones you don't want and delete them, just as you can on any other digital camera. So very good application. You can also at the top here turn the the flash on and off, and also put it on automatic. And here you've also got something to change the zoom level, so you can zoom in and out. It's only a digital zoom though, so not a great deal of use. And also at the side here you've got another little tab which has more options, so we can actually change to video mode with that tab. We can adjust the brightness, we can adjust the contrast, saturation and sharpness. We can put some effects on as well if we like, and also change options like white balance, ISO, the resolution, widescreen, quality. We can geotag photos, plenty of different options. I mean, there's face detection, you can turn it on and off as well. So there's plenty of different options to use in the camera. And as I say, pretty decent photos, and the video is not bad either. So an important part of any handset these days, any smartphone especially, is the ability to download and install new applications directly on it. And the HTC Desire doesn't disappoint at all with obviously the Android marketplace that comes pre-installed on any Android handset. And you can see we get the usual featured applications that we can download. We've got a whole bunch of free applications as well as paid for apps. There's literally thousands of apps available, so pretty big selection on Android. And there's different things, apps, games, and also different downloads that we've already made. So if we just search for an application we want, in this case we just go for this one, suggested movies that I've downloaded on previous other handsets. We could just tap to install. It tells us all the different things that the application has access to on the handset. We can just say OK if we want to go ahead. And that just appears at the top there just to say that it's downloading. Download complete, so we just go into that and it'll allow us to install it and open up. And there you go, application downloaded. So it's pretty quick. I think that was actually possibly even partly downloaded from earlier on, which is why it was so quick. But it's that easy to download an application and install it on the handset. Don't need any techie knowledge to do any of that. And then we just get rid of this notification here to let us know that it was successfully installed. There we go. But yeah, very easy to use, and any applications you download will end up in the All Programs menu here, the main menu, in alphabetical order. You can see also you've got things like YouTube pre-installed, the Tita ball game that allows you to navigate a ball around a maze, things like a stocks application, the settings menu, a copy of Quick Office, HTC's Peep, which is a Twitter client, very good Twitter client as well. We've got photos and videos in the Photos app, which it seems a bit silly to name it that. I think Gallery would be better because it isn't just photos, it is movies and videos that we've taken and loaded on the phone as well. But you can also view Facebook images from your different Facebook contacts and also Flickr accounts that you've got set up. We've also got things like a PDF viewer, the news viewer that we saw earlier, the movies app that we've just downloaded, a music application which I'll show you in a moment, and different things like Google Maps pre-installed, Facebook app pre-installed, Google Mail, FriendStream that we saw earlier, an FM radio, HTC's Footprints app, and a desk clock that we're now seeing on the new HTC phones like the Desire and the Legend as well. So there's a plentiful selection of apps already pre-installed, and obviously you've then got the Android Marketplace to download any further apps that you want. Okay, so as promised, I'm just going to quickly show you the music player. We can just go straight into the All Programs list and find the music player there, but that's a little bit boring, so instead I've stuck a widget on the home screen. You can see we get this nice cover art view in sort of like a CD case look, to make it actually look like a proper CD case, which is quite nice. We get the artist name and the track name along with a timer bar in the middle, and then we've got keys to skip forwards and backwards between tracks in that particular playlist or album, and also this play pause button in the middle. You can see it all works very quickly and easily. Just tap that one, go on, move on a track, there we go. So we can move on and pause quite easily. Or if we want to actually open the music player application fully, we can just tap the cover out there and just play the music straight in the full music player. See, very, very easy to do. You can also just hit this button here to see the whole playlist or the whole album, or hit the button at the side just to search our music either by artist, album, playlist, song, genre, composers, and also purchase music. So quite easy to search by various different criteria, and again you can just flick through all your music very, very easily. Got plenty of music stored on here, and it doesn't take very long at all to find. You can hold the bar at the side here and search by letter, or you can just flick through if you like. Very, very easy to use, very, very quick. And as we mentioned earlier, we've got the 3.5mm headphone port at the top for normal headphones, and also this phone has Bluetooth 2.1, so you can it's got A2DP as well, sorry, so you can connect a set of stereo Bluetooth headphones if you like. Okay, so that was just a quick look at the HTC Desire, HTC's latest Android handset, running the Snapdragon 1GHz processor. This is due out in the UK in the middle of April 2010, and should be coming to other countries soon after. I'm Russ Jeffers from Melbourne and AndroidAuthority.com.